Welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto news and much, much more. Alright. So we're going to dive on in. Okay. Okay. Check, check, check. Everybody's on. Alright. Let me go ahead and zoom this in. Okay. Alright, let me see. Okay. Going live. Alright. Okay, default, full screen, and multi-player site. Let me go here. Okay. Alright guys, player site. Let me go here. Alright, let me bring you guys over here. Okay. Okay. Alright guys, player site. Let me go here. Alright, we in the chat, right? Let me bring you guys over here. Okay. There we go. Alright guys, welcome. Mad love and respect to everybody out there. make sure I drop this. So let's go ahead and swing over to Twitter. Alright. Bada boom, bada bang. And this marks the mission. Alright, join me. We're going to talk about crypto, and we're going to talk about the market, and we're going to dive into Eggy. Alright, let me get this all set up here. Alright, bada boom, bada bing. Alright, let me get deck screener up. Alright. So that way we can pull Eggy up, and we're going to talk about that. And how it's doing. Okay, yeah, we could talk about bridge. Alright. So, hey. Yeah. Okay. So first, what I'm going to do is, we're going to go over the crypto prices right here. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Just getting the peeps in. Well, despite being so low on followers and subs, I respect that you haven't given it up. But yeah, we can't join. Alright. We go here. Alright. Yeah, always love. Always love. Alright. Yep, what's up? Chilling. Everybody's chilling. Alright. Let me just get this. Let me get this, and then we're going to go into it. Yeah. And then we're going to dive into it. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. Okay. Yes. Welcome everybody. Yeah. Welcome everybody. So, can you hear me? That's a better mic right there. Sound better? Sound better? Sound better? Okay, so here we go. We're going to rock with it. Let me just go ahead and reload this. Okay, alright, well let's start with the crypto prices. Okay, so you're wondering what's happening in the markets today, huh? Alright, well I'm utilizing CoinMarketCap, alright? So today's market cap is at 2.1 trillion, alright? And 24-hour volume is 46 billion. That's pretty good for a weekend. Bitcoin dominance is at 56%. You know, that's been climbing up right there, right? Bitcoin now sitting at $60,220. So we're making a break back up, okay? You have 18 billion volume, alright? Then you got... Oh, just a little feedback there, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so there we go. Okay, Ethereum 2,634. Okay, so we're up almost 1% on the day, even though it's Sunday. All right, so Monday we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop on again on Monday. All right, because I want to keep this up because I want to teach you guys a bunch of different things. We're going to do how-to videos, and we're going to blow up this YouTube, okay? So this is how we're going to do it, all right? Now, you got USDT. Look at this, 115 billion. So they're printing more stable coins. Do you know what that means? That means there's going to be more money flowing into the market, okay? And this is good because the more stable coins that are printed, the more money that's going to flow into the market, causing prices to rise higher. So the bull run is ready to rock, all right? Now you got BNB at 519, okay? And BNB and Solana have been flipping each other. So as you see, Solana's been having some incredible volume, okay? And so has BNB. I think that that's going to happen again, man. I think Solana's going to flip. Now, look at this. USDC coin now has 34.4 bill, all right? So there's more stable coins even printed there, All right? So basically, that's putting more stable coins on the market that people are holding, ready to buy the dips, okay, and make major purchases. And ETF inflows are making it back in the game. XRP, 56 cents, down 3% today. All right, we got a 31 bill market cap, but they always have some good volume because they use XRP and they use Ripple Lab to do transfer of value. All right, so when countries want to transfer their value, they utilize Ripple Lab and then they put it in there. We could do another video talking about how all that works, right? Look at this, Toncoin, $6.32. All right, down 5% today. 15 bill market cap, but I can actually see that in this bull run, I think Ton is going to take the run. Dogecoin, now it's at 10 cents. So this is my buy area for Dogecoin, okay, at 10 cents, because you could see when the bull run hits, okay, we're going to see it back up to that 21 cent mark, okay? Cardano, I don't really mess with Cardano. 34 cents, all right, 2% down, 12. Tron on number 11, I'm going to start dipping into Tron, okay? And then there's a couple other ones. But what I want to do is jump into the charts. Let me go ahead. Bitcoin, 1 hour time frame. I'm utilizing an indicator called Trader's Reality. It's a hybrid indicator, and it tells us where the market is going to be moving to. So right now we are at the 200 EMA, which is 59,975. If you see this low area, because if we dip below that, we are going to come back down to 58,701. If that does hold, okay, the 800 EMA is at 62. All right, so if you see these little, so you see this start moving up, once we hit, okay, that liquidity point at 60,715, all right, we're probably going to see a sell-off. And if we make it, okay, see it's already start moving back up towards that, all right, because we hit that 200 EMA, all right. So they hit that 200 EMA. People brought in at that 200 EMA, all right. So the next up level is that. What I don't want to see is a sell-off all the way back down to these liquidity points, because that is that 58K. That's where the CME gap was, all right? But we did cross the 50 over the 200, all right? So that is a good thing, okay? Tomorrow is Monday, all right? So let's go here to the weekly, all right? Now, on that weekly, you did see that when we wicked out to 49K, all right, now the weekly is looking bullish, but we do have a top point on that weekly, all right, at 62. So that leads me to believe that's where we're heading, to that 62, because we did retrace back to that 50 EMA on the weekly, and I've been waiting for that. As soon as we hit that 49K, those limit buy orders triggered, leverage orders triggered, and you can even see it's moving up right now. All right? Now, if we take a look at the weekly MACD, okay, you see how it's turned down a bit? All right? So we don't want to see that, okay, because that leads me to believe, okay, are we going to come back and hit this liquidity point at 62, and then we're going to pull back to the 50? Or are we going to come back to the 50 because it looks like the MACD is starting to turn down? Okay? So this is something that we don't want to see. Daily, Bitcoin, okay? We are now at the top liquidity point right here, okay? Which is right at the 50. So we hit the 200, okay? And it looks like it's coming back down towards, okay, the 200, all right? Hold on. So it goes right back to the 200, right? The 50 is sitting right even with that liquidity point at 62. So I can see us hitting that 200 and then shooting back up to that 62. What I don't like to see is if we get a dump, we have this LQ point on the daily at 47. So that's not cool, okay? But, okay, the wick out on the worst possible scenario is that 55K, all right? So if we do see a downside movement this week in crypto, that's what we are looking for, okay? Solana, okay? So Solana right now is taking a downturn. Solana is probably going to make it down to this 200 EMA at 139.51, and then we'll see what happens from there, because it hit that 50, and it looks like, see, as we're talking, it is moving back down towards that. So on Solana, let's go to the 1 hour chart, and we'll be able to see, you see these points right here? Okay? It hit this liquidity point. All right? Here it comes, right for 147. Okay? Now, if we break past that, or if it hits that, then we can see a retrace back up to the M1 pivot zone, okay, which is at 149. So this is something that I'm watching closely on Solana. All right? So this is something that we're paying attention to on hybrid charting, okay? Psychological low, and you have a psychological high, all right? So when you're buying in these lows, I always buy when we're below the 50 EMA, okay? Because at some point we're going to retrace. So see, it's coming back down here. As soon as it hits that 147.50 and I get that trigger order, okay, we're going to head right back up, and you make money on that, okay? So that's what you should be paying attention to. And then the psychological high, 157. Ethereum, okay? Ethereum's been having a lot of volatility, okay? But we're above that 50 EMA. I don't want to see a retrace to it, okay? The psychological high on Ethereum is 2,668. So I can see us having a bullish week and hitting that psychological high before a pullback, okay? All right? BNB real quick. You see BNB is coming back down. I'm waiting for my trigger order at 516.75 because now we're going below that 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart. So this is my buy order for BNB. Now I want to talk about WIF, right? Okay, so WIF is at 170 right now. I want to show you guys, okay, on the daily for WIF, okay? The best time when we hit that $0.08, okay? But what I can see here is I have a trigger order set at 155, all right? So once we hit that 155, that's when we're going to do our big buys. And look, that's exactly where we're heading, folks. Okay? So pay attention to that. All right? Yes, Eggy is a good buy. Let's go ahead and swing over to Eggy. All right? Eggy is now a 1 mil market cap. It's got 144K in liquidity, so it's safe. And you can also see Eggy is bullish, moving towards the upside. And there's a lot of big players in the game, and once they find out more about Eggy, okay, and we do individual Eggy videos, YouTube live streams, and Telegram streams, we will see Eggy explode, okay? Don't forget to swing by my Twitter at Radio4U88, okay? We got a bunch of information out there for you. Vote for Eggy so we can get that CMC listing, so we can get that pump, baby. And Bitcoin news, Bitcoin calls, 4-year MicroStrategy gamble. There's all kinds of different stuff out there. But I just wanted to go through all this with you guys so you guys can get to know it. We'll be back on Monday.